Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain indicator. I'm at Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the new CPI data, core CPI, came out for October, and it looks like inflation is going down. And but I would like to talk about another fact as well related to these kind of news. Then we have Gemini, which will no longer allow UK customers to send or receive crypto funds to companies not registered with trust. Question mark. Can you then send your crypto to your self-custody wallet? And the third topic is all about that crypto is the second most popular investment asset in France, according to a survey. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day, I'm making you fresh videos here on Blockchain Bloom. Short videos, longer videos to keep you up to date. If that's important for you, you would like to keep yourself up to date in crypto and blockchain, then definitely hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like this kind of content what I'm creating, then hit the like button as well. Let's do it. Okay, and when we're looking at the prices, we can see that Bitcoin is tiny little bit down, 0.3%, Ethereum 1% down in the last 24 hours. When we're looking at the top gainers, we have Kaspa 27% up, PancakeSwap 21% up, and Celestia 21% up as well. Okay, when we're checking the losers, not that many losers at all. Bitcoin token 5% down, XRP 2%, OKB almost 2%. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And when we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we had here a small about 10%. Was it 10%? Just do this. No, it wasn't even 10%, like 8.5% kind of correction from the top in Bitcoin price. But on the other hand, when you can get some old, just like Solana or Chainlink, in the same period of time, there was about 20% decrease. And now everything is just started to go back, as you can see, Bitcoin as well. And one of the reasons is the new CPI data, which just came out, on the 14th of November. And let's talk about that. Okay, so the new CPI data is out, and not just the CPI, but also the core CPI. Here we go. This one is the CPI. And when you're looking at this, you can see that in the previous period, which was September, it was 3.7%. And, here for a couple of months, it was worse than the forecast since July, August, September. So these 3 months. And then now the forecast was 3.3%, but this number become better, 3.2%. So it means that the inflation started to go down. When we're looking at another one, which is the core CPI, maybe even more important, that one actually is continuously going down. Now the forecast was 4.1, it became 4%. And when you're looking at this, at least this one is continuously just going down. So actually things, according to these numbers and data, looking now good again. Therefore, when we see the stock market, let me go there. So when you're looking at here, Nasdaq, look at this. This is on the daily here. Look, it started to jump. When you're looking at here, S&P 500 also started to jump. Also, when we're looking at Bitcoin, also started to now look good. Yesterday there was a bit correction, maybe some just jumped rather on the stock market train for a while. But bottom line is that these things are looking good. However, when you looking at a bit more closely, that here is the inflation breakdown for October. And then you see things just like food from vending machines up almost 15%. Then frozen vegetables more than 10%. Uncooked beef steaks more than 10%. Baby food 8%. I don't know. We have here fresh biscuits, rolls, I don't know, more than 5%. And admission to sport events, 25%, motor vehicle insurance, 19%, motor vehicle repair, 15%. So anyway, when you're looking at all these even haircuts are up 5%, delivery services, so a lot of things what people actually use on their daily basis are up. So how they really calculate these numbers, that's kind of mystery for me. And this is what you really have to understand here, that these data, CPI, core CPI, it could be measured, calculated differently. And recently, a couple of months ago, they just made a change about it around the beginning of the year to calculate it differently to have a better result. And the whole thing, it's basically all about propaganda. I don't know if you might heard about Edward Bernays, and he was the kind of godfather of propaganda in the United States. And first of all, he was involved with getting more soldiers, so Americans into the war. But then he kind of realized that actually he can use the same strategy in peace. By the way, he was the nephew of Sigmund Freud. Just by the way, yeah. Anyway, so I have two examples for you. That we have the All-American breakfast. All-American breakfast, which includes bacon and egg. Back in 1920s, we had Beechnut Packaging Corporation, or company actually, I think, and they hired Bernays because their sales didn't do pretty well. So what Bernays did, because realized there's nothing bad with the product, convinced actually the doctors, more than 5,000 doctors, and they published about and convinced patients that back then the light breakfast, orange juice and some easy breakfast was popular, and convinced them to say that no, bacon, egg, much healthier for you. It's the perfect start of the day. And this was actually published. Guess what? Bacon sales went up. Or the same thing what he did was with the cigarette company Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike hired him because their cigarette sales didn't do pretty well, especially among women. And he first looked at the packaging and saw that it's this darkish green color is out of fashion. To change the whole packaging would cost a lot of money. Therefore, he simply just convinced fashion designers to make a collection with this color, make it fashionable. And furthermore, back then, more men smoked cigarette, obviously, than women. That was the first the problem for Lucky Strike when it comes to sale. And he said that if you would like to be showed you're a strong woman, you're equal with the man, then you smoke cigarette. And he actually published pictures in newspapers all about women smoking cigarette. And guess what? Women wanted to be stronger, wanted to be equal, therefore joined this kind of movement and started to smoke, and sales went up. So bottom line is that what they have to do, they have to change the way you think. You have to change the things you see, and it's not necessarily a good situation. If you look at job employments, the most of the job employments were government-related jobs recently. Of course, it went up. Sorry, my nose is itching. And if you talk about this guy I just mentioned to you, Edward Bernays, if you might heard about Mark Randolph, the co-founder and first CEO of Netflix, his great uncle was Edward Bernays, and Netflix is also a major propaganda machine, to be honest with you. Now you're looking at AI. How AI works. AI works in the way you have to teach artificial intelligence to become intelligent. So basically, all the input what you put in it, this is how that will think and give you solutions. So what people do now, they asking ChatGPT, it's much easier to think. Just ask ChatGPT, what is the thing about this and that? What is the fact? And the results which come out is the one what it is thought previously. Or learned previously, put it this way. Not anyway, bottom line is that do you feel that inflation is going down on your everyday basis when you paying your bills, going into the supermarket? Probably not. I'm personally not. And but still the numbers looking good. Why? Because they want the whole market to move. They have to kind of start money printing, and that will, of course, boost the stock market, as we can see, boost the crypto market. So you can use this kind of things, but think outside the box. This is what I wanted to encourage to do that, because don't take everything as it is given through the media, because it is for a reason. Okay. Anyway, this was one thing I just wanted to mention. The second news is all about that Gemini will no longer allow UK customers to send or receive crypto funds to companies not registered with Trust. So what does this mean? Okay, so, well, fundamentals of crypto, that you can send your crypto wherever you want to, you peer-to-peer solution. You don't even need an exchange, to be honest with you. However, if you buy it, we buy it usually on the cryptocurrency exchange and then send it to your self-custody wallet. Okay, but now, Gemini will no longer allow UK customers to send and receive crypto funds to companies not registered with Trust. By the way, Binance isn't. So Trust stands for Travel Rule Universal Solution Technology. And, sorry. Here, Joseph Tetek is saying, who is a Bitcoin analyst at hardware wallet provider TREZOR, that the forthcoming restrictions from Gemini UK will make it much harder for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency users to move their assets into their custody wallet. So Gemini's decision is the latest development on the back of the stricter crypto rules introduction by the UK, with regulators and lawmakers introducing new rules this year. So Gemini indicated that the changes will snap into action on the 17th of November. Today, when I'm recording the video, today is the 15th of November. So now the big question, can you actually just send it to your self-custody wallet? Or you cannot, because that address is just not registered with Trust. Interesting if we start to go in this direction, but we're going to see what's going to happen. Just to be aware of it, and also be aware of it, how important it is to keep your crypto for yourself and don't store it on exchanges. Use them until you can to make the transfers, the transactions, to buy cryptocurrency, buy Bitcoin, but just don't store it there. I think this is very, very important. Right, and the third topic is all about that crypto is the second most popular investment asset in France, according to a survey. So we can see crypto as an investment is getting more and more popular, especially among the younger generation. And this is another article about it. Crypto is the second most popular investment asset in France. And it was, according to a survey which was made by Organization for Economics, Cooperation and Development. And it shows that 9.4% of the French adult population holds crypto asset. And this is just a tiny little bit less than those holding the most popular type of investment asset, which is real estate funds. That's 10.7%. And the survey also measured a group of new investors who have invested for the first time since the start of COVID, March 2020. The new investors are mainly men, 64%, and are significantly younger than traditional investors, with an average age of 36 versus 51 for the later. In this category, 54% hold crypto asset. And yes, it clearly shows the popularity of crypto, how easy it is to invest in crypto, how easy it is to store it for yourself. And in case of Bitcoin, you simply using a decentralized digital currency, which is not centralized. You know, this is the one of the most important thing and the big advantage of Bitcoin. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day you're getting this fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related news here on Blockchain Bloom. So simply just subscribe. I keep you up to date. You're getting the short videos, longer videos every single day, so you won't miss a single thing. And also, if you like this kind of content what I'm creating, then hit the like button. Highly appreciate it. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.